There are many indicators which demonstrate how we took advantage of the opportunities and the problems presented to us by COVID-19. And we shall be elaborating further during our scheduled State of the Nation address in Parliament. But just to name a few examples. For instance, the management of the Kenya Meat Commission was replaced during the thick fog of COVID-19. The Department of Defense took 1 year to refurbish the commission and reopened it in April of this year. I am happy to note that in the 6 months, KMC got out of debt and increased the number of head of cattle processed a day from 8 to 185, 23 times what the old KMC used to process. Today, KMC is paying farmers within 72 hours for livestock delivered at a rate of Kenya shillings 185 per kilo for cattle. In fact, the previous commission had paid a total of Kenya shillings 52 million to farmers between the months of April to September 2020. By comparison, the new management of KMC that reopened the plant in April of 2021 has to date, in those short period, paid out a total of Kenya shillings 643 million, representing an increment of over 1,200%. Another area of transformation under the COVID duress is the tea sector. And the story of our tea sector is one that must be told. This sector has been the predatory grounds for cartels for many decades. But it has now been liberated, and its performance has started to improve. On account of the reform measures implemented by my administration, the price of Kenyan tea has increased by 42% in the last 1 year alone, and the minimum auction price of tea now stands at $3 per kilo, the highest price on record for the last 5 years. Indeed, it is expected that our tea farmers will receive a healthy bonus at the end of June 2022, signaling a return to the good old days of Chai Bora, Pesa Bora. In the coffee sector, again, I am pleased to report that the determined efforts of our government to root out corrupt cooperatives that have been predating on our coffee farmers have borne fruit. The revitalization of the new KPCU by government has brought healthy competition into the coffee milling activities. And as a result, farmers in high-yielding areas like here in Kirinyaga are now receiving upward of Kenya shillings 100 per kilogram for their coffee, up from the average Kenya shillings 25 per kilogram in 2019. Milk production is another area, and as part of our efforts to ensure a reasonable rate of return for our dairy farmers, my government introduced a pricing guideline, and this has seen farm gate prices increase from Kenya shillings 27 per litre in January of 2020 to a high of Kenya shillings 40 per litre as of September 2021. On rice, I did, when I visited Kirinyaga last, direct that the Kenya National Trading Corporation purchase all the rice, not only from Ware, but also from Kano Plains, for onward selling to our disciplined forces, prison services, as well as to our boarding schools. And I am pleased to confirm that last year, out of 6 rice cooperatives nationally, Mwea Rice Growers Cooperative sold the most bags of rice to government. And in fact, for every 10 bags sold to government, Kirinyaga farmers sold 7. And out of this, they realized a total revenue of over 1 billion Kenya shillings.